Hey, and welcome to the second level of Heretic's first episode. This is the dungeons. We're going to jump out of the window though and start taking out these gargoyles with our wand here. There's quite a few enemies in this opening area. We can't really go in any direction other than through the door back there, but right now I just want to get rid of these golems. If they start tailing us through the level, they will cause a bit of pain for me. As you can see in the background, infighting is still very much a thing in this Doom engine game. Luckily that's one of the things that was carried over from Doom. You can see that the golem there did not survive. Grab all the wand crystal ammo that we can. As we head through these doors here, you'll see there's some gargoyles waiting for us behind each of the doors. To the right hand side here there's actually a secret compartment. I want to grab the Tome of Power here just because it'll make this next section a lot easier. Remember, we are playing on the top difficulty here, so fast monsters are enabled, but even the wand here with the Tome of Power activated absolutely shreds through the lower enemies, and it allows me to rush to this point in the level. Because you can see this is a nasty little trap. There's several sections of enemies all opening up, and if you try to do this without the Tome of Power, it can be a bit of a drag, but using this here, as well as the crossbow, just completely obliterates all the enemies, and we love to see it, But as you can see, the Tome of Power has stopped working now, so we're back to normal weapons. Grab the shield there. There is some claw orb ammo there. We'll be picking that weapon up later on in the level. You need to grab the yellow key behind the barrels there. There is a secret area if you hit the switch here. You can go back out the way you came in, but that's no fun. If you're exploring this level, you can head down the steps here. The gargoyles will attack us. There's a whole bunch of golems waiting behind that wall there. Luckily, if you run back up the stairs, they all chase you, and it's pretty easy to get them to go single file into you. We can grab the... Ooh, yes, very nice. So this is basically Heretic's version of the chain gun. It is pretty cool to use, especially with the Tome of Power, but it is quite noisy, as you'll find out when we start shooting it. Take care of the enemies here. There is a secret behind this wall here. Heretic loves doing this thing where secrets are usually just traps. So you'll enter a secret and it'll turn out to be a trap filled with a monster closet of some description. So it's something you need to kind of get used to as you make your way through Heretic. These are the equivalents of barrels from Doom. They kind of explode. Sometimes they respawn as well, so that's something to keep in mind. They can take you out pretty easily if you're not careful. We're going to head inside here. We can't go in the blue door just yet. Heretic has this thing as well, where in most of the levels, the key order is always the same. So you'll always get the yellow key first, the green key, and then the blue key if there's a blue key on the level. It's just an interesting little quirk that Heretic's official levels all have going for them. Love using the explosive power up there. It's very good for clearing out golems, especially if you don't want to waste all your ammo. We picked up the gauntlets there, but honestly, unless we run out of ammo, we're really not going to be using those. You do have to take some damage running along this floor here. Inside here, there's yet more of these exploding orbs. They have like a gooey sound to them as well when they blow up. It's pretty gross, but it's pretty fun. Because I used the torch power up earlier, we can see pretty clearly in here Normally that central part there would be darkened and we wouldn't actually be able to see very easily, but this is the benefit to making use of the power-ups in Heretic. We'll grab all the goodies inside of here. We've got the green key now. You can go back out the way you came, but again, it's no fun if you do that. We want to keep exploring this level. Heretic levels are pretty fun to explore, in my opinion. Whisper it softly, but I do feel that Heretic's standard of level design is a bit higher than the original Doom and Doom 2's, but that's just a personal view. You can see there's a hidden wall here. Let's go down. This allows us to grab the Wings of Wrath. Now, the Wings of Wrath are a very interesting power-up. They allow us to fly around, and it means that we can get into areas where we otherwise might not be able to. You see the explosion there pushed the golem towards me, which was pretty fun. As we head outside here, you'll see the items at the top of this wall here. We can't actually jump in Heretic, that's not something we can do, but if you want to grab those items, you can actually just use this platform here to rise up. There are some more items through the yellow door here. I am going to use the wings here just so I can show off this power-up here. It is a bit clunky. I always used to find, when I used to play this in DOS, back when I was a kid, the Wings of Wrath were always a bit of a pain because you have to use the page up and page down buttons to fly around, and it's not the most intuitive way of sort of controlling in a 3D space. But it's interesting that it's here, and you can see that we're just kind of flying around here. As soon as we grab the blue key here, I'm going to activate the Tome of Power, and you can see that the lights just kind of went out behind us here. We need to take out the enemies here. I don't remember that trap being that easy. Luckily there's a wall here with more enemies inside, so this is a big old secret and it's very easy to miss this one. It kind of links two parts of the levels that you wouldn't really expect to be linked. It is just kind of here to, you know, serve as a massive secret, but you can only really access it from the other direction, so you can't just come here earlier in the level. You have to come in through the green door and go that way. But now that we've got the blue key, we can head towards the level's exit. You can see I'm just showing off the invisibility. This is basically the partial invisibility from Doom. The blue door is just a series of steps that takes us towards the exit. Nothing too exciting going on down here. You can see that the lights are going out as we're heading down. And that's the dungeons, done 100% on the hardest difficulty. It's a fun second level. It escalates things very nicely. It showcases that Heretic's a bit more of a vertical game than Doom was. The flying ability, definitely a fun thing if you can find that. And yeah, I do like this level. I'm liking Heretic so far. And as I mentioned, I am a fan of Heretic's level designs for the most part. We will be getting critical about some of the levels later on. But let me know what you think of the dungeons. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.